Thanks for tuning in. It's so easy to feel good about ourselves when we are best in class. But what about when someone new comes along who does what we do, but is a standout and more popular? Are we able to genuinely applaud the success, or do we tear them down because their success is eating us up on the inside? The internal torment is not evident, but it's on full display in our toxic words, looks, and actions. I say in my book, Distinctly You, someone else's greatness takes nothing from your distinction. Let me repeat that. Someone else's greatness takes nothing from your distinction. I learned this principle from Jesus' cousin, John the Baptist. He was on the scene first with all the attention, baptizing people, massive crowds, the talk of the town. Then Jesus showed up, doing the same thing, but with greater results. John's disciples went to him and said, "Jesus is doing what you do. Everybody is going to him instead of coming to us." In other words, his impact is eclipsing ours. What are you going to do? I love John the Baptist's response. He said, "No one can receive anything unless God gives it from heaven." I am filled with joy at his success. He must become greater and greater, and I must become less and less. John reveled in his position on God's team. He never tried to flex. He knew he was created to be the forerunner, not the great one, the Messiah. He was content to fulfill his role as the best man and not the groom. At the wedding, all eyes are on the bride and the groom, not the best man and bridesmaids. John the Baptist performed his job well with no envy or jealousy because he knew his role, who he was, and who he wasn't, and he was okay with it. And it gave him the freedom to applaud, esteem, and support the Anointed One. Now, that's an example to follow. I'm Cheryl Martin, the Good News Anchor.